Praise be to Jesus. Hi everyone, Charles with you here on a Monday evening. Well, I'm going to read to you a bunch of different things here. A lot of this comes from my Twitter feed. It'll give you some idea about what's going on. So we'll start with this one. This is from the Christian Post. LGBT group pushes for 20% of all television characters be LGBT by 2025. Here's from a woman who does work for LifeSite News, Bree A. Dale. His Excellency Bishop Strickland seconds request for update on Vatican McCarrick investigation. Of course, now they're having their fall meeting is in Baltimore again, so it started today and it'll go for the next 4 days. So that's what she's talking about. Along with requesting the USCCB set a time to address questions concerning the deposit of faith and for adoration of the most holy Eucharist. All right, so from LifeSite News, which is on Twitter, they're LifeSite Catholic. Cardinal Burke expresses respect and gratitude for man who threw Pachamama idol in the Tiber. All right, from Complicit Clergy. Want to understand what's going on in the modern Catholic Church? Listen to this discussion between Taylor Marshall and Tim Flanders. And for those of you who don't know who Taylor Marshall is, he's Dr. Taylor Marshall, a philosopher, a Catholic philosopher, a convert. And he has a channel on YouTube. You could just look up Dr. Taylor Marshall. He does a lot of good things. All right, so from Christine Niles what is it? Oh, I forgot the name of the site. Let me look it up here. Oh, Church Militant. All right. The former Chancellor, Monsignor Gregory Mustasciulo, allegedly promoted baptizing children of gay couples in violation of canon law with the support of Cardinal Dolan. Oh, no surprise there, huh? LifeSite Catholic. Cardinal Burke. Pope would be leading a schism if he endorsed errors in Amazon Synod working document. From Makey Hickson of LifeSite News. 2 lawyers representing nearly 50 abuse victims in the UK have called upon Cardinal Vincent Nichols to resign. His mishandling includes the abuse allegations against Murphy O'Connor, which he never properly investigated. All right, another one from Christine Niles. The Cardinal does not acknowledge that the Pope has demoted him. Oh, the Cardinal does acknowledge that the Pope has demoted him. All right, so this is Cardinal Burke has acknowledged that the Pope has demoted him. All right, from Philip Lauer. The pastoral thrust of this pontificate must reach the American people, says Papal Nuncio. Believe me, the impact of this pontificate has reached the American people, not in a good way. From Cream City Catholic, this is about the Bishops' Conference. So this is what's going on there. Immigration and gun control, these are the top priorities. From Nick Donnelly, who used to work for EWTN. He's a deacon in England. Archbishop Christophe Pierre, Apostolic Nuncio to the United States, has told the U.S. bishops, make Bergoglio's magisterium better known to the faithful. And those are the tweets. Now here's some other stuff. In the middle of the Amazon Synod, a smaller but not insignificant gathering. All right, this is from LifeSite News. I forgot to put that in there. In the middle of the Amazon Synod, a smaller but not insignificant gathering was also organized by the Holy See and the Sustainable Development Solutions Network, directed by pro-abortion globalist and sustainable development guru Jeffrey Sachs. The conference, which has taken place in the Vatican for the fourth consecutive year, was designed to discuss the promoting of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, number 3.7 and 5.6, of which includes sexual and reproductive health services, which is a euphemism used in the United Nations to refer to abortion and contraception. And, they did that at the same time that the synod was going on. Kind of sneak that in there. Baltimore, Maryland, from Catholic News Agency. The results of the Vatican's investigation of Theodore McCarrick should be published by early 2020, Cardinal Sean O'Malley of Boston told U.S. bishops on Monday. And the last one, Iran, Argentina, from Church Militant. On Thursday, Argentine authorities raided the offices of the Diocese of Oran, part of their investigation into fraud committed during Bishop Gustavo Zanchetta's 2013 to 2017 rule. Local media report that during the secret raid, officials with Oran's Municipal Economic Crime Unit left the offices with multiple diocesan files. A Pope Francis protege, Zanchetta faces charges of financial misconduct and defrauding the state. He is accused of receiving hundreds of thousands of dollars from the government for restoration of his rectory, as well as for a series of lectures at Oran's seminary that he never gave. The bishop is also accused of mismanaging parishioner donations and of failing to report financial transactions, including an off-the-book sale of a diocesan building for $800,000. In addition to accusations of financial corruption, Zanchetta is facing allegations of sexual misconduct. Now, Zanchetta left here, and the Pope made up a job for him in the Vatican, just made up a new position. And then I think there was some pressure there to get rid of him, and he sort of went underground, but then he's now reappeared in the same position, I believe. I don't have that here. That's probably in the article, though, if you want to read it. I'll put these links here to the last couple of things. The Twitter stuff you can't see because that's on my own personal page. But I'll put the link to Zanchetta because he's something else, boy, I'll tell you. Okay, well, that's the roundup for today, but it just made my job easier instead of doing individual stories about a lot of these things. Okay, well, we'll talk.